Okay, so you've been beating me to death to speak up on this, so I'm going to speak up on it. The New Jersey drones are not aliens, but that does not necessarily mean that they're not connected to non-human intelligence activity. The reason you're not hearing a lot about these things or seeing a lot of video about these things is because the United States government does not want high-resolution images of one of its favorite toys to be spread all over the world. And the U.S. government has a lot of favorite toys. Now, the rumors have been that these things are flying around looking for some type of nuclear material. Here's what you need to know about that. The U.S. has had a special operations group designed to track and secure nuclear material, and they're over 50 years old as of last month. Now, that team is called NEST, the National Emergency Support Team, which is under the auspices of the National Nuclear Security Administration, which is under the umbrella of the Department of Energy. Now, what you don't know is that they have a pretty tight security system that is designed from satellites, from local sensors, to be able to identify any nuclear material that crosses our borders wherever it comes from. Like, they can literally look down from the sky and see within a certain grid area where the nuclear stuff is. Plus, if their tech isn't working as well as they want it to, they can also lean back on the psychic spies that have never missed any nuclear material when they go looking for it. And for you weak-minded, no, don't change my world, I like it simple people, the government has been using psychic spies for decades successfully. And if you have a problem with psychic powers existing, they've been scientifically proven to exist. And if you want to see it happen right before your eyes, go check out the new podcast, The Telepathy Tapes. Because on that podcast, you can see right before your eyes that psychic ability and telepathy are a real thing. So it's highly unlikely that they're going to take out the brand new toys to go search for nuclear material that they already know where it is. They're not using new toys to look for nuclear material because their old toys still work just fine. So why are they flying around? Well, you guys in New Jersey and New York, upstate New York, know that there's a lot of UAP activity, genuine UAP activity, over the last number of decades that you've just been seeing, and you've been like, oh, well, there they go again. Now, what the government has admitted at this point is that those UAP are piloted by non-human intelligence, and they are most often seen flying around the entrances and exits of where they live here on the planet. So when the government says that they have no evidence of craft that come from off this world, they're only lying a little bit. But the craft that are flying around off the New Jersey coast and over these homes are not alien spacecraft. So what are they? Well, take a hypothetical situation. Let's say you were born in your childhood home and you grow up and you inherited it from your parents and you've lived there your whole life. And then one day you realize there's a family that has lived in the basement since before you were there. And you didn't even know you had a basement. So wouldn't you want to set up a camera to try to figure out where the opening in the basement was that you didn't even know you had in your house? Only the stupidest creatures on this planet live on its surface. And so if you live in an area of high strangeness, start looking deeper. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.